Hello. So, we had this breakout session on Saturday on staff retention in order to discuss the best ways to keep the staff, the good staff. Try not to keep the bad or average staff, which is not always easy. That may be the problem many times. And so when we met at the end of the breakout session with the other group leaders, we decided that we should not give you in details, again, all items we discussed because you're aware of what we discussed, but we really try to summarize the main comments, the main ideas you gave us, okay? So...
Morning everyone. We did have a very active session for marketing. We covered a fair few topics, as you can see, on the PowerPoint slide.
I'm going to recap the committees. I was asked to do an update on all the committees in terms of recapping the initiatives of all the tax committees.
For Peter's benefit. I'm just going to take a photo of you because you don't often get to stand up here in front of everyone. This is a pano shot, you know, pano shots in the iPhone. So when I go around, you're going to have to hold your cheese all the way around, okay? So cheese like that, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. That's it. That's it. As I said, it's like kind of like a countdown. We're in the last day of, in the last sort of stretch of the session now. So I want to get it a bit lively and happening. So when you see a number, there'll be a slide with a number. When you see a number, I want you to shout out the number and put your hands up. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Yeah, so next one will be a 12. So I want you to go, 12. You guys are robots. So, can we practice? Yeah? Ready? 1, no, not 1. 1, 2, 3, 12. Okay, we got it. Peter, we've got to keep them going. So, the way we're doing things is I'm going to go through 12 through 7 and then Peter's going to count us down from 6 to 1. So we're going to sort of do it half and half. So Peter's going to keep you going for the last session because I'm sure you get slack as you go along, but we'll keep you going. All right, so number 12.
12. So this shows you that if you keep practicing also as an organization, it will keep you loose in your hips and you'll keep in touch. Thank you for your attention.
On Saturday, in my introduction speech, I alluded to the great success we've been having in both regions in recruitment. I think since the last regional meetings for both Asia-Pac and EMEA, we've recruited some 8 firms, 8 new firms, and 7 of those have been with us this weekend.
Well, we joined to BKR last year. Well, we are learning with you how we can do business through the world. I hope that these meetings could be an advantage for us. And as you know, in Angola we are growing fast now. You are getting a lot of investments from overseas. And I think this could be an opportunity for you as well to meet with me, to meet with ACE, and to see a little bit more about Angola. Our economy is based on oil, but we are growing fast in other sectors as well, such as agriculture, tourism, and to the construction, because we are rebuilding all the country, and this could be an advantage for your customers as well, if they want to come to visit Angola and to invest in Angola. The main investors in Angola are from the United States, England, South Africa, Portugal, Brazil, and now China as well.
Our next one up, as we've already said on Saturday, everybody knows Imad, so I don't know if he needs to say any extra words right now, but if you just want to come up and present yourself, so we know to put the face to anyone who doesn't know Imad, but representing Lebanon and now also representing Iraq, Abu Nasr and Associates.
Two very naughty boys were in a city, and in that city there was a man that was reputed to be very wise. And these two boys said they would prove that the man was not a wise man. So they decided to go to his house to meet him and prove it. Unfortunately, they met him on the way. I said to him, "Sir, we have a bed in our hand. Could you please tell us whether the bed is alive or whether the bed is dead?" They hid the bed at the back. And the man thought for a while. He said, "If I tell them the bed is dead, they will produce it alive. If I tell them the bed is alive, they will squeeze it and kill it." So he said, "Young men, the bed is in your hand. Whether it is alive or dead, it is in your hand. You decide whether it is alive or whether it is dead." The association, BKR, is in your hand. Some of you for the past 25 years, some for less. Now it's in our hand, in Adebola Shobonjo and Co., just for a few months. Whether it is alive or dead is in our hands. But I can assure you, in our farm, we'll keep it alive. We hold it dearly. We love this group. Thank you and God bless.
I wasn't expecting that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Only a few words from my firm. We were established in 1975. I'm one of the co-founders of the firm. Now we are 25 people working on the firm. And we are established in southeast of Spain with Madrid, Barcelona, and Alicante. We have a triangle. We have established in a resort tourism place. Our clients develop in three main sectors. One is tourism. Another most important one is shoes. And finally, the development of construction.
Advantage Advisors. We're based in Melbourne, Australia, in the main office is in the CBD, the business district. We have a couple of outlying offices in the suburbs as well. The firm itself originated way back in 1925, so it's more than 80 years old, and in that time there's been a number of name changes as also. We've got 5 partners, 3 equity partners and 2 salary partners, 3 consultants and more than 20 staff.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nora, from Beijing Jinhua CPAs. This is Mr. Li. He's the chief partner of Jinhua CPAs.
Yes, and I may give a general introduction related to Chengdu Zhongda CPA firms, and I'll try to not missing any important items related to the introduction. And Chengdu Zhongda, founded in 1987, was one of the first top 3 CPA firms in Sichuan province. In fact, Chengdu Zhongda is a very famous CPA firms in Sichuan.
So we ran with it, and we had the inaugural event, as Stephen said, in Dublin, and we provided some wonderful Irish weather, particularly for the first day. This was all a plot, because we reckoned that most Americans weren't used to playing in 75-mile-an-hour winds and horizontal rain and such like, whereas we Europeans and Asians and the rest of the world were much more hardy and could cope with it. On the first day, people were given an option of maybe even only playing 9 holes because it was so wet, but it was good fun. Second day was much better, and we just got this photo taken. The blue hats are the rest of the world, the reds are the Americas. Just to let you know, in case you haven't heard, and again, just before I say anything more, can I just apologise to the 1 or 2 Americans who are in the room. But there's an American expression called kick your butt, is it, or some expression like that? I'm not sure if it's a very polite expression. I have heard it used, and I think if you look at that results, that might be. And we were very honoured to be the inaugural winners of the BKR Easy Rider Cup.
Have you ever thought about the differences in the professions? If you go to a doctor, say, doctor, I'm sick. So right, try this medicine, if it doesn't work, we'll try something else. If you go to an attorney, you've got 2 people arguing a point, and they take the point to a judge to decide who's right. We as auditors, accountants, tax agents, clients come to us and say, right, we would like to answer, and we give them an answer. We can't be afraid to be wrong. So on that score, we would like something to go right and always right. And I do believe that this weekend and this conference went really well. And from my side and Nilar's side, we would like to thank the 2 Stephens, Stephen Hamlet and Stephen Roger, for going out of their way to make it right and do it right the first time. So please give them a big hand and thank you very much.
Well, here we are at the end of 3 days of friendship, camaraderie, which we all have in BKR. Who do we thank? Well, we thank all of you who are here, the fly that's coming in from Australia. I feel like I'm in the Northern Territory. All the presenters, you in particular, for taking your time out from your firms to come here and enjoy this conference with us. I would particularly like to thank Lawrence as the outgoing chairman for the EMEA region. Thank you, Lawrence, for your thoughts, ideas, wisdom during the last 2 years. Thank you. And also, at this meeting, to our outgoing worldwide chairman, Angelo Colombo. We could not do this conference without a fantastic host firm. And I'd like to call upon Kasat and Hakim to come forward, please. Please. And my barrel girl, you all know now what a barrel girl is, Jason, who does this role regularly around the world. On behalf of the EMEA and the Asia Pacific region and all attendees here, we'd like to say thank you very much for all of your efforts and the firm in a whole. Thank you very much.